Research shows that a quarter of all shots are played using a wedge. Therefore, it's vital we get this piece of equipment right for each golfer. We hope this helpful wedge buying guide will help you pick a wedge you love for years to come. So wedges may appear to be quite basic clubs from the outside, but actually there's a whole heap of technology going into them and an endless list of options. Therefore, it's vital we get the right option for you, as it can make a huge impact on your game. So wedges can be divided into 4 main categories: pitching, gap, sand and lob. Now let me take you through each of the 4 options. So the first and most common wedge is the pitching wedge, typically with lofts of around 44 to 48 degrees. Then these are primarily used for full shots into the green, or sometimes for slightly longer chip shots as well. As the name suggests, the gap wedge fills the gap between the pitching wedge and the sand wedge, and they typically come with lofts of around 50 to 52 degrees. Now these are quite often also used for full shots into the green, but additionally they add versatility to the player's game around the green, providing them with a few more options. Sand wedges typically come in lofts of 54 to 58 degrees, and originally, as the name suggests, were designed to help escape greenside bunkers. So lob wedges are the newest when it comes to wedge design, and typically, as the name suggests, have lots of loft, normally 60 degrees and above. This helps get the ball up nice and high with plenty of spin, so it's great for flop shots, bunker shots, chip shots around the green, but slightly less so for full shots into the green. The loft of the wedge is quite simply the angle created between the face and an imaginary vertical line. The more loft on the wedge, the higher the elevation of the shot, the distance is a little bit shorter, and there's generally more spin. So most golfers carry 3 or 4 wedges in a variety of different lofts, which gives them plenty of options in their short game. The key to choosing a set of wedges is to make sure there's no big gaps in loft between each one. Ideally, we'd recommend keeping the gaps between 4 and 6 degrees between each wedge. The bounce is the area of the wedge that hits the turf, bounces the club through the surface and under the ball at impact. Also, bounce is a technical term describing a whole range of elements when it comes to wedge design, from sole width to leading edge, etc. When people are referring to bounce angle, what they're actually talking about is the angle between the leading edge and where the sole of the club actually meets the ground. Bounce comes in 3 main options: low, mid and high, and each has pros and cons relating to your own swing and the ground conditions that you play in. So low bounce generally comes in 4 to 8 degrees, and these tend to be suited to players that sweep the ball a bit more or play off slightly firmer surfaces. So mid bounce wedges tend to be the most versatile. They come between 8 and 11 degrees, and they suit most types of golfers and ground conditions. High bounce wedges generally come in 12 degrees and up, and they're better suited for players that dig the ball a little bit more at impact, play on slightly softer course conditions, or out of really fine sand in bunkers. Once a wedge is made, it is given a finish which is a distinctive look and colour. This purely comes down to personal preference, and they come in quite often chrome, black or raw finishes. Chrome wedges will hold their new finish for longer. Black wedges look great initially, but will show signs of wear over time. And then the raw wedges are designed to rust as time goes on. This will increase friction and therefore likely spin on the ball as well. Virtually all wedges come with a steel shaft, unless they're part of a graphite set of clubs. So, most steel shafted wedges come in a standard wedge flex. This provides the most feel and accuracy in a shorter shaft. Here at Golf Warehouse, we've got a fantastic range of wedges from the world's leading brands. We can't wait for you to come into store so we can get to know your game better and get you fitted for the best set of wedges for you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also check out our awesome content over here. We'll see you soon.